Sup, y'all? We're finally back after so long. We have so much to catch up on. Shoot, ever since our last podcast episode, we have entered a lockout. The Mets have actually made some signings, surprisingly, and all that whatnot. Let's just hop right into it. We don't have much to recap, anyways. Um, yeah, so let's just talk about the signings first, I guess. Kendall Graham is a White Sox. Oh my gosh. Why is he a White Sox? That do they not have Liam Hendricks and Craig Kimbrell already? Why do they need
I
another
mean,
reliever?
they do, but
Oh
it's always good to have depth.
no, it's not. It's not. You don't need three relievers. What do you need three elite relievers for? Get some offense. We absolutely gave y'all a butt spanking in the American League Division Series, and it wasn't because of bad relievers, was it? Nah, they had bad starters.
I mean,
So
technically, yeah.
I mean, Craig Kimbrell did get rocked in that one game, but and so did Liam Hendricks in Game 4. But that's besides the point. Their offense did nothing that whole series. They need better position players. Oh my gosh, I'm just upset because we lost Kendall, and Kendall is literally the best player in all of baseball. If y'all remember from the last podcast, according to GLM War, Kendall Graham is the best player in baseball. We lost the best player in baseball, I guess. Uh, but somehow, that's not the biggest signing of the offseason. He only made 8 mil a year, so I don't know what's up about that. Did we talk about Noah Syndergaard last time? No, we did not. All right, let's talk about Noah Syndergaard now, since that's your boy. Um, I thought Syndergaard was. I thought we had a chance at him. We did not. I thought the Mets were gonna get him. You know, he did say it was a tough pill to swallow, not being a Met next year. What do you think about this signing, Paddington? Since
It's
that's
horrible.
your guy.
I mean, if we're being real, Syndergaard just set the table for every single pitcher to get $20 million a year. Because there's no reason that Syndergaard should be getting $21 million next year for pitching 2 innings in the last two.
Yeah, he gave up like what 2 runs in those 2 innings.
He gave up two
Uh,
runs against the Braves in 1 inning.
yeah. So, yeah. Also, well, was it Syndergaard though? Because I know Syndergaard is getting overpaid a lot, but also Andrew Heaney was the first signing of the offseason. Homie gave up a home run per inning, I think, and he made what 8 mil? Was it 8 mil?
Yeah, 8 million
Yeah.
to the Dodgers.
So I don't blame Syndergaard that much. He is getting overpaid a lot though. Like who's paying him? I mean, we're paying Justin Verlander 25 mil. So screw you, Angels. Shit, who even runs the Angels now? Didn't y'all just take their GM?
Yeah,
So who's doing all this? Who's making these signings? They took they took
um,
Syndergaard and Aaron Loop from y'all. Aaron Loop that's a hit, y'all. Uh,
Perry Minasian. I think I'm saying that right.
who?
I
Hold on,
don't
I'm gonna
know.
look it up now. Angels GM. I have no idea who that is. When was he? When was he the? Was he already the GM before, and then Epler just left, or did
I
Epler
think
leave and he?
Epler. I don't think Epler was the GM
Uh,
before. Yeah, because he was the GM in 2021, April 1st. So I think Epler was just there. I don't think
well,
he was actually like the GM at the time.
Epler's kind of goated, not gonna lie, because he's made a lot of signings for the Mets. His path didn't really start too well in the beginning. Literally, right when he came in the next morning, uh, he lost Syndergaard and Aaron Loop. I'm starting to get allergic reactions. Hold up. If y'all see me winking, it's because my allergies cause my eyes to shut. So ignore that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. And then Aaron Loop left you guys. That again, that's a huge hit. He was really good. What else? What else? What else? we got Justin Verlander. Hey, unless your team can make a signing in the lockout, don't talk to me. All right. Shoot, since when was this allowed? Like, I heard a lot of people actually get triggered at the Houston Astros for making a signing during the lockout. And guess what? Stay mad, y'all. Stay mad. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, we're gonna make a signing. Do something about it. What do you think about the Justin Verlander signing?
I mean, Justin Verlander, very good pitcher. Also, not that good at the same time. But again, another guy who pitched 3 innings in the last 2 years is getting $25 million.
He only pitched 3 innings.
Yeah, he pitched 3 innings in
I
2020.
thought I thought opening day he pitched like six.
No, I'm pretty sure he
Uh,
pitched three.
I know he gave up a bomb. No, but he got the win though. I think.
I don't think he got the win.
Pretty sure he got the win. So you need 5 innings to get the win, right? I think you need it. I think you need five
Mm,
innings, right? Justin Verlander did
I,
not pitch 3 innings.
I think he did. Yeah,
Mariners
he pitched three
versus
innings.
Astros, 2020
Oh no, that's a 3 ERA.
inning.
Yeah, he pitched six.
Let's go! Let's go! See, I know my team. I know my team. I know Kyle Lewis took him deep though. That's when I was like, okay, this Kyle Lewis dude, he's pretty darn good.
But
Um,
he's not really that good, to be honest with you.
he's pretty darn raw actually. Um, Kyle Lewis fourth took Justin Verlander 438 feet. So I don't know. But then since then it was all Astros after that. Martin singled. Who? Martin driving in runs. Who would have thought? Altuve singled. 2020 Altuve doing something. Who would have thought? Breggy singled. That's normal. Apparently homering. But yeah, another signing that the Astros made that I think was a really good signing, but y'all don't seem to think so. Hector Neris, so elite, bro. Oh my gosh, y'all need to see his baseball savant profile. Y'all, if y'all just look at his percentile stuff, this dude is an elite pitcher, but he's just really unlucky. Um, y'all just I don't know, just and to put things into perspective, the Phillies were dead last in defensive runs saved, so they weren't doing Hector any favors. Expected stats take into account exit velocity and launch angle. They don't take into direction, or they don't take into account the direction of the batted ball. So if I'm pulling a lot, right? You would expect someone to shift on me, but not with what's his name? Who runs the Phillies?
Hmm?
How did I forget his name? Who's the manager for the Phillies? Oh, Yankees
Uh,
manager.
Joe Girardi.
Yeah, Girardi. Girardi does not shift, so he's not doing Hector Neris any favors, and neither is his defense. So Neris is now going from the worst defense in baseball, possibly, to a top 10 defense in baseball, a top 5, arguably. And he's going from a team that just doesn't shift, does not want to help his pitchers, to a team that shifts the fourth most, I think, or the third most. I think only the Mets and the Dodgers shift more. Look at the Mets wanting to be the Astros and the Dodgers. It's so
The Mets
funny.
been shifting since 2025
Dude, the Astros
or
and Rays were
2025.
ahead of the curve for the shifts. If you just look at the baseball savant numbers, the Astros and
Babe Ruth
Rays.
was shifting in 1913. I don't want
No,
to hear anything
no,
about
bro.
that.
Look at the shift numbers. That it's always been like before, like 2018. I think it was like 2017 and before. It was always the Astros and the Rays leading the league in shift percentage. The Astros and the Rays were ahead of the curve, and now the Mets want in. The Dodgers actually came in at around the same time the other teams came in, and they utilized it a lot. They shifted the most in 2020. And then now the Mets want a piece of it. They're like, hey, 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 we got Francisco now. We want to get in on this. We're tired of giving
Francisco
up a
doesn't
bunch of
even
hits.
like the shift, though. That's the thing.
Well, he doesn't need the shit. He's one of baseball's best gloves. Uh, his bat, on the other hand, is not so good, but he's a great glove. He doesn't need the shit. But I don't know. Shifts are good. unless you're like facing Brantley or something, then you don't want to shift. Um, but yeah, speaking of the Mets wanting to be the Astros and the Dodgers, they signed a former Dodger, Max Scherzer. What do you think about that signing? I got quite a bit to say about that signing. Not gonna lie.
I really do like the signing.
You
I'm not
do?
gonna lie. I really do.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever would have said that about a contract that offers 40 plus average annual salary.
Well, your
40
team can offer
plus.
40 plus. That's the thing. So
But like I don't know, like how are you gonna pay him more than Bauer's getting paid? That's what I want to know.
so because Scherzer doesn't beat women. So
That that's true. At least that's what we think. We don't really know. Um, but like this dude's 37. Granted, he was I think the second best pitcher in baseball this year in terms of
he was
skill
second in
attractive
Cy Young
ERA.
too.
He was not second in Cy Young.
Yes, it was.
No, he was third. I thought Wheeler had more than him.
I don't think Wheeler had more.
No, I'm pretty sure Wheeler had more. See, now you gotta look it up again. I'll look up skill attractive ERA to see if I'm right about the second best pitcher in baseball part. Skill interactive ERA. Dallas Keuchel has the highest skill interactive ERA. That's so bad. Yeah, Max Scherzer had the second lowest skill interactive ERA this year at 2.9. Corbin Burns, your obvious Cy Young, was at 2.61, and then Garrett Cole, who got robbed in my opinion, had 2.93 for third best skill interactive ERA in baseball. Wheeler had more than him though, right?
What?
Wheeler had more votes than Scherzer.
I don't think so.
Let's see. NL Cy Young voting. You sure? I thought it was
I
between um Burns and yeah, no, yeah, Wheeler had 141 points and Scherzer had 113. Dang, Wheeler almost beat out Burns. That's so bad. Oh my gosh. Burns and Wheeler had the same amount of first place votes. That's horrible. What are you guys what's it called? The BBWAA? What are y'all doing? Oh, funny story about the BBWAA. Did you know that a while ago when I was in early high school actually, the BBWAA username was not taken and then they the MLB tagged BBWAA. So I changed my username to that and MLB was like they had me tagged on their post for like a while and then I decided to change it away. But slight flex y'all, I was the baseball award account for like a little bit. Slight flex. Um and then I don't know, I don't know how you're gonna pay him 40 plus mil. He's 37. He's gonna get old. He's gonna decline a little bit. I think he might not. We just saw Yuli Gurriel at 37. I think win the batting title. So age is not just a number, y'all. Oh
I
no
mean
no it would no that would mean it is numbered, right?
it's the other way around, but
Yeah. Oh shoot.
also
My bad.
age doesn't matter for pitchers really. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What are you talking about, bro? If you
Jacob DeGrom has gotten better over the years.
but
So
Jacob Degrom is like low 30s, right? He's not old.
well, yeah, he's low 30s, but still,
That's
he's
like the
gotten
best
better over
time.
age.
Yeah, but like when you're 37, like Jacob
Kershaw
Degrom is
also got better
33.
age too. I'm pretty
Kershaw
sure.
did not get better. He's still great, but he did not get better. Um, but you know, pitchers are like the scariest. In my opinion, pitchers have the scariest position in terms of injury. Like I know catchers they got knee injuries and all that. Like I don't care. Like they're just monsters. Like they remind me of hockey players. They'll probably play with a torn ACL and not care about it. But pitchers like you can't play with a torn UCL. That scares me. Like whenever I throw a bullpen with my friends and stuff, I don't want to be throwing like a lot of curveballs or anything. I'm 20. I was 19 the last time I played catch. I still get scared at this young age with throwing curveballs and all that. I don't throw a changeup a lot right now because I have not thrown it a lot before. I'm getting used to it, and like with your pronating thing, like when you're moving your elbows this way, I'm not like that's a scary thing, y'all. Pitching is a very scary job, and I don't know how Max Scherzer,
Well, I'm the complete
continues.
opposite of that. In one game, I threw 27 curveballs in a row, and nothing happened. So.
Not Nigel McCullers Jr. By the way, Yankee fans, 20 something straight curveballs in game 7. At this point, you guys might have have known what pitch was coming. Y'all just did not want to win that series. Just saying. We're the better team. Y'all just suck. Um sorry, Yankee fans. If you're a Yankee player watching this, I was not I that was a joke. Please join the podcast and let me interview you. Let me interview you. I need interviews, y'all. Shoot, I got in touch with Ryan Presley's mother on Twitter, and I still can't land an interview. Uh, the agent's
Well,
not
she
hitting me
told you
up.
to ask him, so it's
Yeah,
on
she
you.
told me to ask him. She told me to hit up his manager actually, and gave me the name of his manager. I still couldn't get a response. Come on. Um, I appreciate that though. Okay, what else? Who else did the Mets sign? Mark
Mark
Canna.
Canna,
We'll do Marte later because I'm gonna see if I can link Marte to future Astro Brandon Nimmo.
he's not
Uh,
going to be an Astro. I'm going to be honest
he
with
is
you.
gonna be an Astro, dude.
No, you know what? Let's go
Marcana,
into that
not
now. No, we're
Marcana,
going into that now. No, we're going into that now.
dude.
Right now.
Brandon Nimmo is an Astro. Okay,
He's
we're
not
good.
an
We'll
Astro.
we'll
He's
get
not an
into that
Astro.
later.
He's not an
But
Astro. No, we're getting into it now.
Brandon Nimmo
We're
is an
getting into it now.
Astro.
No, no, no,
Brandon
he's not.
Nimmo
No,
is an
no,
Astro.
no,
Brandon
no,
Nimmo is a
no.
future
Mm-mm,
Astro. He's going to
mm-mm,
he's going
no.
to
Mm-mm.
when the
Stop.
Astros
No.
play in the World Series this season,
Stop. Stop.
he's going
Stop
to be
while you're
starting
ahead,
in center
please.
field for the Houston Astros. Him and
Stop
Jake
while you're
Myers are going
ahead.
to be the best
No.
platoon in baseball. All right, Paddington.
Stop.
All
Mm-mm.
right, let's get into Mark Canna. Dude, this dude Mark Canna had 146 weighted runs created plus in 2019, 127 in 2020, 115 in 2021. He's good, but he seems to be on a decline. Um, Mark Canna, if you're reading this, if you're watching this or listening to this, just wanted to say that I go to your school, and I apologize for telling you that you need to hit the track when you're in Oakland. You made the catch, so I don't know why I told you you need to hit the track. But
Well, if you're watching this, Mark, I can give you some great food spots in New York since you do run the MLB Foodie account. But
no,
yeah.
um, Mark, if you ever want to come back to your college, I live across the street from campus. Like shoot, and we have like a conference room that's like always locked for some reason. I'm pretty sure if I told them that an MLB player was coming here for an interview, they let me use the conference room. If you ever want to get an interview down, um, Canna, you know, I'm totally not that dude who told you to hit the track. Um, and
I mean, you just admitted it.
if I was, I would have apologized for it.
You just
Obviously,
admitted it.
no, it wasn't me. It was a drunk dude next to me. You know, uh,
Wasn't he an A's fan?
possibly yes. It was a very scary environment over there. Oakland is not a very safe place. I had to wait like 7 minutes for a bus in downtown Oakland at like 11 p.m. after my last finals because I was going to In and Out. Oh my gosh, there's a homeless dude at the bus stop downtown Oakland. Very scary place. Um, but yeah,
You never seen a
Marcana,
homeless person before?
not at 11 p.m. at downtown Oakland. Dude, that was the scariest moment of my life. And then some dude was like, "Hey, I like your shoes." Like, I'm sorry, bro. I can't lie. I got scared when somebody said that.
You should
Um,
be,
yeah, no, that's okay. Okay, so it's like
especially
okay.
when they ask you what size you are. That's when you start running.
He asked me who got them for me. Um, but we actually
That's
ended up.
also when you start running.
Yeah, no, well, I couldn't. I had to. Where was I gonna run? I was like a few miles away from my house, my not my house, my apartment, and I was a few hours walking away, or a few miles away from In and Out. We ended up. You know what's even scarier? We went on the same bus because we were at the bus stop. We got off at the same stop. So, you know, might have went to Conor McGregor mode for a second there. But anyways, Mark Hanna is a stud, really solid player. I think that's the best way to describe him. Looking at his averages from the last 3 seasons, he's probably a 125 weighted runs created plus player next season, unless the trend continues and he's below 110. I think so. You can either go to one of two ways. You take the average of the last 3 seasons, 125 around there, or you go with the trend. He's probably gonna be a barely above average player. Obviously, Paddington hopes that it's the former, but you don't know. You don't know. Um, he his expected weighted on base average has stayed around 350 for the last, or 340 for the last 3 seasons. So he's gonna be good. A good outfield piece when Brandon Nimmo gets sent to Houston. So that's cool.
He's not going to Houston.
Brandon Nimmo's going to Houston.
No, he's not. Stop.
Brandon Nimmo.
Shut up.
Brandon
No,
Nimmo
shut
is
up.
an Astro. If Brandon
No,
Nimmo
he's
doesn't
not.
go to Houston during the trade deadline, he's going during free agency. Okay.
Actually, I seen something today. Sources in the Mets said that Friday he got an offer for 125 7 years from the Mets.
The
So
Astros could easily beat that.
I mean,
Easily.
the Mets have a owner with $14 billion.
Yeah, and
I
they're only
think the
offering
Mets can just
125.7,
outbid you whenever.
and they're only offering 125.7 for Nimmo.
I'm not gonna lie, I also cursed, and you didn't even hear it. So
What?
I also cursed, and you didn't even hear it. So
What? Well,
have fun editing.
I'm gonna have to go back to it and like mute it later. I hate you, bro. 22 minutes, bro. I I'm leaving town tomorrow. All right. I would like to do as little editing as I have to for this. Thank you very much. Um, Next signing though, Starling Marte.
You missed Eduardo
Who?
Escobar.
No one cares about Eduardo. Okay, you want to talk
I
about
care about
Eduardo
Eduardo
Escobar?
Escobar.
Now let's talk about Eduardo Escobar. Okay. Funny thing, all these signings literally happened on the day I was at Universal Studios with somebody in the group chat as well. Um, so
Her name's Jessica, by the way.
yeah, well,
If anybody wanted to know.
I don't think they needed to know that, but
I
you
mean,
know,
if they wanted to.
I think they
It
only
was like a
needed to.
mini date.
No, it really wasn't. They only needed to know that there's a group chat, because the group chat is where a lot of baseball talk goes
The
down, and
group
then we
chat is
bring
where
that
everything
here.
happens. If we're
Yeah,
being real here,
yeah, that's right. Uh,
that's how this podcast got started.
yeah, that's how I met. That's how I met Jess. But yeah, so the group chat. If this podcast blows up one day, the group chat is gonna be the big topic. Um, so that's what I wanted to bring up as well, to plug the group chat a little bit. Um, so that all happened during the Universal Studios day, and I was like, I was on my phone way too much. But you know what? I'm a fake journalist trying to be a real journalist. That's how it goes. Um, and yeah, we the the Universal Studios day was like literally like what, almost a month ago. Now we're only talking about the signings today. But anyways, Eduardo Escobar. I mean, you tell me what you think, because I actually have a lot to say about Escobar.
So Escobar is, if he's healthy.
Okay, nah. You know what? Who let me think that Eduardo Escobar was good? I'll let you know who let me think that. Kyle from the group chat let me think that Eduardo Escobar was a good player.
I mean,
Talking about,
he is good. He
he is
is good.
not. He is not.
He is. He
Eduardo.
is. Yes, he
If you're
is.
watching this, Eduardo, this is just statistics. I think every MLB player is good in their own regard, no matter what the stats say. But in
Then
terms
why
of
do
the
you care so
stats,
much about the stats?
shut up. In terms of the stats, the stats aren't very impressive. All right, a 107 weighted runs created plus in 2021, 55 in 2020, over 54 games. So it wasn't like he didn't play at all in 2020. He played 54 games in 2020. Only 107 weighted runs created plus 108 in 2019. This dude, I'll be honest, dude. This dude is not a very impressive signing. I thought it was. It's not. Now I'm going to let you speak.
Okay. Eduardo Escobar, healthy for the full season. I'm not saying that he's going to hit. I'm just saying, fielding, he can play anywhere he wants to.
Okay, anywhere, but like he doesn't.
He can play
everywhere
catcher. He can
well.
probably pitch. I don't know. He can play center. He can play
You
right.
guys
He
do
can
need a
play left
pitcher.
bench if he wants to.
I think that's where he'll be the most effective, left bench. I
That's
truly don't know why people thought this signing was good.
because it's leading up to Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant is an Astro. I don't know what you're talking about. Chris
No,
Bryant's
he's
not
not.
going to the
No, he's
Mets.
not.
What are you
No,
talking
he's
about, dude?
not.
Chris Bryant's an Astro, dude. What's wrong with you?
No, he's
This dude
not.
said Eduardo Escobar is leading up to Chris Bryant.
I mean,
What's
it
wrong
led up
with
to
you?
Max Scherzer, did it not?
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it really didn't.
He said he wanted to
Marte.
play with Eduardo Escobar.
No, he did not say that. He did not
Yes,
say
he
that.
did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
No, no way, no way.
Yes, he
He
did.
did.
He did.
Max Scherzer did
He's,
not say that.
he said
No.
he said Eduardo Escobar is cool with Brian Dozier, and whoever's cool with Brian Dozier is cool with him. That's basically implying he wants to play with Eduardo
No,
Escobar.
there's no way he actually
He's
said
basically
that.
implying it.
There's no way he actually said that.
He did.
No. No, I can't find anything that says this. There's no way he actually said that, bro.
He did.
Nobody wants to play with Eduardo Escobar. Eduardo Escobar is 22nd percentile in outs above average. His defensive run saved. I'm going to scroll down pretty far for this. Oh yeah, we have to do that whole like debate thing about defensive run save or about advanced stats later, huh?
It's stupid. That's what it is. It's stupid.
No, it's not.
There's my argument. That's
Eduardo
it.
Escobar had one inning as a pitcher in 2016.
See, he can pitch.
No, he can't. His
Yes, he
defensive run
can.
saved at second base was -1, -3 at third base, and and 0 at shortstop. So this dude is not. It's not. He's not a good fielder. I don't know.
Yes, he
Like,
is.
I think
He
Max
is.
did say something about like, oh, or one of the Mets pitchers like, oh yeah, now that we have a good defense, like I'm glad I'm pitching with this defense. That was about
I,
Marte, not about Eduardo Escobar,
I
dude. And we
don't
actually
even
have a
think that
comment.
was Max Scherzer. I don't even know who that
I think
was.
I'm pretty sure somebody said it though. I don't remember who though. Um, but we have a comment from the TikTok live. Let's talk about this one. Escobar would be a good pickup for the Mariners. He's basically a slightly better Kyle Seeger. Um, is Kyle Seeger bad at hitting or something?
Well,
I
guess
know he's
what?
pretty good
Eduardo
at hitting.
Escobar's a Met. Cry about it.
You cry about it when he hits for like a
I'm not
100
crying about
weighted
anything.
runs created plus next
I'm
year.
not gonna cry about
He's
anything.
not a good hitter, bro. Oh my gosh. He's not a good fielder either. Like I don't.
Does it matter? No.
He's
Doesn't
like
matter.
he's
No.
like he's like a
Doesn't matter.
Dansby
Doesn't
Swanson with
matter.
bad fielding.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
like what is going on?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Are you sure, bro? Like,
It doesn't
okay,
matter.
you know
No.
what? Let's talk about the signing that actually made sense. But before we move on,
I'm
Kyle
gonna be
Seeger
honest.
had a
That's
99 weighted runs created plus last year, so yeah, he is a slightly better Escobar. The comment in the
well, Escobar's a
TikTok
switch
is
hitter,
correct.
so get wrecked.
Well,
I mean, so he's not better. He's
well,
also younger,
I,
so
I
he
said
also
Seeger.
speaks fluent Spanish.
I
Kyle
said he
Seeger
was
can.
better. I said he was better than Seeger. And I can speak Spanish. Yo hablo
Not,
español.
not,
I
not
can speak.
fluent.
I can speak. No, I can speak fluent Spanish, bro. I've
Not
been on that
fluently,
Duolingo
but
grind, dude. I've been on the Duolingo grind. I can speak full Spanish, bro. Um,
not. I don't believe you.
um. Well, that sucks for you, but you know, ask Duolingo. I'm on a 15-day streak, bro. Talk when you're on a 15-day streak on Duolingo.
I don't need to be on a 15-day streak. My Spanish teacher loves me.
My Spanish teacher loves me too.
It's
Duolingo
got
Spanish teacher, that is. Um, so you know, next time I see y'all at the ballpark, Astros, um, yo quieres pelota, por favor. Let's go. It
That
means
was
I want a ball,
horrible.
please. By the way, for those who aren't fluent in Spanish,
That wasn't even fluent. That
it
was
was fluent. I don't know what you're talking
that was
about, dude.
stuttery.
I'm I'm literally trilingual, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm literally fluent in Spanish. Bro, I stuttered in English to all the ball players. All right, that don't mean I'm not fluent in English.
I mean,
If
kind
y'all
of.
if y'all want to check out my Kendall Graham interview at AT&T Park, you'll see what I mean about all the stuttering, all that. But I digress. I, dig-
AT&T.
I digressed in
You
Spanish too.
mean
Yeah,
Oracle?
it's AT&T Park in my eyes. I don't care. Let's talk about Starling Marte. Why is it the public consensus that this dude is gonna start over Brandon Nimmo at center?
Well, because he can. There's
Like
three
why
outfield
what
positions.
is what is but why? Brandon Nimmo has a higher weighted runs created plus, just as good if not better defense than Starling Marte, and and well, Brandon Nimmo plays center field as well. So um
I'll be honest. I didn't want Starlin Marte to begin the offseason.
dude, I don't want Starling Marte either. I don't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I literally
Yes,
made a
yes, you
whole
did.
post.
Yes, you did.
I
Yes, you.
literally
No, no. Stop it.
is
Stop
Barry
talking.
Allen the best Flash? Yes, he is. I'm gonna read the Marte later thing, but let's talk about what were we just? Oh yeah, no, I did not want Starling Marte. You guys could literally look at the bases unloaded Instagram, bases.unloaded on Instagram. Check it out, y'all. If you guys scroll down, because we posted a lot before the lockout, I literally made a whole post saying this dude does not fit with the Astros. We don't need to pay Starling Marte the big money when Chas McCormick can do what you know. Chas McCormick is not as good of a hitter, obviously, but Chas McCormick also makes up for a lot in defense. Um, and he was part of the 3-4, if you count Jose Siri and Miles Straw, outfielders or center fielders that got the Astros the second most uh, Fangraphs wins above replacements. So, you know, we don't like. Sure, it would have been nice, I guess, but we really did not need Starling Marte, and I'm glad that we didn't pay the big bucks for him because we still got to sign Chris Bryant and Carlos Correa, obviously. Uh,
You said you don't even know who Carlos Correa was.
who?
Exactly.
It's all about JC Correa. I don't know what you guys talking about. JC Correa is a better Correa. If you guys don't know who JC Correa is, by the way, he is
All right, back to the Mets. All right.
no. We're gonna talk about the
No,
better
no, we're
Correa.
going to the Mets. No, no, we're going to
Okay,
the
okay,
Mets.
okay. I got the numbers. Brandon Nimmo this year had 5 defensive runs saved at in the outfield. Starling Marte had -4.
Hey, hey, I
Negative
want to go back to
four.
the. I want to go
Marte
back to the
is not.
TikTok comment. Hey,
No,
hey,
Marte
stop
is
talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. All right. I
Marte
want to go back
is
to the
not.
TikTok comment. Shit,
Marte
stop it.
is not. No, Marte
Let me
is
read. Let
not
me
a
read.
good
Let me read.
defender,
Let me
bro.
read.
Oh my gosh,
I'm reading.
Brandon Nimmo is
Let me
so
read.
much better than Starling Marte. What is this,
Marte,
bro?
no, no, I'm
Brandon
reading your
Nimmo is.
TikTok
Oh
comments.
my
No, no,
gosh.
hush, 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 hush,
No, no,
hush,
no. This one I
hush,
disagree
hush,
with. I
hush,
disagree with this one.
hush, hush. No,
Five-tool
no,
player, all
no,
that.
no.
He's not good at defense. He's
He has
fast, but guess
47
what? Brandon
stolen
Nimmo.
bases.
Okay.
He is a five-tool player.
No,
Not
no. He can't
people
play
call Soto a
defense.
five-tool
He
player. He
can't
doesn't
play
have
defense.
defense. He barely has defense.
Soto is
He
good at
barely
defense. What are
has
you talking about?
defense.
+6 outs above average, +6 defensive run saved. Soto is a great fielder. What are you talking about, bro?
Barely
And
has defense.
Who is Tayrod Guerrero, bro? Why is he up 1,000% on
People say that
on baseball
Tatis is
savant
a
searches?
five-tool player. Tatis isn't a five-tool player. He doesn't have defense.
Who said Tatis is a?
Everybody does.
I mean, he was really good
Other
at
than
defense
me.
last year. He he
Well,
he
last
was
year
good
was
at
last
defense
year. It's a
last
Mickey
year.
Mouse season. Last year doesn't count.
Oh, dude, last year he was insane with the defense. Um, and okay, and then Brandon Nimmo, uh, Tayron. Guerrero is a pitcher from the Marlins in 18 to 19 signing it. Did he recently sign? Is that why? Is that why he's trending above 1,000%? It's crazy, bro. Why is everyone looking him up right now? Okay, Marte 82 percentile in outs above average. Okay, maybe I was wrong about the outs above average. Brandon Nimmo 86 percentile and has a higher weighted runs created plus. The person in the chat is talking about OPS plus. I like weighted runs created plus better in my opinion.
Hey,
I just
Alex in the chat right now, I fully agree with you if you ever do watch this. I fully
Alex
agree with you. Marte is 100% better than Brandon Nimmo.
Alex can't hear you right now, so I'll just
I know
relay
he
it.
can't. I know.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
you
Well,
need to relay
I'll
past
just
it.
relay because he can hear me. Alex, Pat is saying that he agrees with you. I personally don't. Um, but stolen bases. If Brandon Nimmo wanted to run more, he probably could get more stolen bases. He
He doesn't
has a
want to run
higher
more. That's the thing.
he has a higher sprint
He
speed. The
knows
thing,
his baseball
the
IQ.
only the only issue with Nimmo that like in comparison to or not in general is that he does not stay healthy. That's the only issue. He has like if he like it does it really take that much to like learn how to recognize like if you're
He doesn't
if
even know
there's
how
a
to
right
cook chicken, Gordon.
if there's a righty on the mound, literally you just have to look at which foot is going and then you skedaddle. And Brandon Nimmo has higher speed than Starling Marte. He has what it takes to get those stolen bases. I'm not gonna go ahead and say that he's a better base runner than Marte. Marte clearly like with the stolen bases, you don't just get 47 stolen bases out of nowhere.
He didn't even
But
get caught in Oakland.
shut up. But by the way, I can't believe Starling Marte left Oakland. Like I know he was gonna leave, but like watching him play in Oakland, he just fits so well with the A's. But Brandon Nimmo, like if he wanted to, he probably could get a decent amount of stolen bases as well. He's only 28, which is why I'm so glad to say that Brandon Nimmo, you are an Astro. Um, so yeah, the only issue with Brandon Nimmo is that he can't stay healthy. But guess
He
what? The
doesn't know how to cook
Astros,
chicken. He literally got food poisoning and he was out for a month. He doesn't know how to cook chicken. So
Brandon Nimmo, if you go to Houston, I'll cook for you. I don't know why. I don't know. I almost said chicken for you. I'll cook for you, Brandon Nimmo. Go to Houston. The Astros, they literally don't use their guys very often. They give regular day offs. Brandon Nimmo, the thing about him is that he doesn't care who's on the mound. His weighted runs created plus splits on both sides of the plate work really well. Um, so it does. You can't really platoon for him. But if he needs a day off to prevent injury, we got Jake Myers, who has a 147 weighted runs created plus against lefties. Granted, in a small sample size, but still very impressive. If you need that platoon setup, you guys can have Chas McCormick. You guys can even have Jose Siri. We'll take Brandon Nimmo, put him against the righties.
here,
Jake Myers
here's a
takes him
quote
against
from
the
Mickey
lefties.
Callaway. I
And
guess
yeah,
I guess he cooked some chicken. He doesn't know how to cook or something. He was throwing up all night. Can't cook. So have fun with him.
was this before COVID or after COVID?
It was in 2019.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been horrible. All right, we got another comment from Alex though. Let's talk about this, I guess. But before we leave the Brandon Nimmo and Starling Marte ship, I just wanted to say one more time, Brandon Nimmo, you are an
He's
Astro.
not.
We're gonna
Shut
get
up.
you in the trade deadline. We're gonna get you in free agency. Don't worry, you'll find a perfect home here. Chas McCormick, Peter
You know what?
Solomon.
Just because you
Peter
keep saying
Solomon,
that,
Chas McCormick.
I should just be on a
It
curse spree
pains
right
me
now
to
and just make you
say
edit all night.
it pains me to say, Chaz and Peter, that you guys are Mets. You guys have been traded to the Mets for Brandon Nimmo, who is now an Astro. All right. Oakland needs to trade for Raimel Tapia. If Tapia could hit the ball in the air, he'd be a top 30 outfielder. Yeah, we all saw that video. Are you referencing to that one video that they made, like the best worst player or something something like that? Raimel Tapia. I think Ginger would be very upset if Tapia left. Ginger is kind of having a midlife crisis right now. If y'all don't know, Ginger is also someone in the group chat.
His name's
He
Caesar,
it's actually
not
Cesar.
Ginger.
Cesar.
Caesar.
Cesar.
Caesar and Caesar are the same thing.
No, you're saying it
Yes,
wrong.
they are.
You're saying it wrong.
Caesar
Yeah,
and Caesar are the same thing.
he's having he's having a kind of sad breakdown after John Gray left. I mean, I don't. That's not really a big hit, but John Gray was possibly the only person in all of history to ever say, "I want to be a Colorado Rocky for life." So I guess I can see where that hurt um, comes from, not singular. Um, and then Trevor Story is going to be a future
Yankee.
Baltimore Oriole. So
Now they have Rougned.
dude, Adore is actually really young. I think he's like only 27. I don't know how he
He's
just
28.
he's 28. How do you get so high and then dip so low, all while being just 28? It doesn't make sense.
Well,
Uh,
because I'd rather be punched in May than knocked out in October. That's really where the downfall started.
I
You,
mean,
you don't
I'd
remember what
rather.
that was?
No, I do remember you're talking about Bautista and then knocked down in October because he sucks in
Yes.
playoffs.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't know. Bautista did have that memorable.
Mancini to Cleveland. That's bold.
Alex, he just referenced your comments about Mancini. Um, are the Guardians going to like make a push anytime soon? Actually,
No.
I would hope
They're
that after
trading
giving up
J-Rap
Maton,
too.
I would hope
Trading
after
J-Rap
giving up
soon.
Maton for Miles Straw, they would try to make a push before Straw's team control is up. But I don't know. I don't know. The Guardians are they're. I don't think anybody except for the Tigers and the Twins really have the opportunity to compete against the White Sox in the division.
If we're being honest, the White Sox are pretty stinky.
No, they're pretty bad, dude. The White Sox are so overrated, bro. It's insane. That's why we exposed them. But yeah. Who are we about to bring up? Oh yeah, let's talk about future. I mean, not future. Let's talk about former future Astro Corey Seager. Corey, you missed out. You missed out. You would have been the best shortstop in baseball. I'm not even exaggerating this. If you signed with the Astros, just signing, just signing with the Astros would have made you the best shortstop in baseball. You know why? You know why? Two words, Pad. Guess these two words. Starts with a C. The first word.
Trash can. Wait.
That starts with a T. The Crawford boxes. The Crawford boxes. If you look at Corey Seager's batted ball tendencies, I don't know how, but this dude goes oppo whenever he hits the ball in the air. He rarely pulls the ball in the air. He pulls the ball on the ground, but when he puts the ball in the air, he goes oppo. Pat, tell me which direction is opposite field for a guy like Corey Seager, a lefty.
Left field.
Yes. And tell me what the Crawford boxes do in left field.
Hit off the wall.
No, no, no. They're very short. Pause. Corey Seager would have had so many home runs if he was a Houston Astro. And weighted runs created plus attempts to like factor in for park and stuff, but it doesn't exactly do that. Like it's not like, oh, this home run is an out in this stadium, but it's a home run in this stadium, so we're gonna give him more. No, if it's an out, it's an out. If it's a home run, it's a home run, but you just get more weight on this home run if it's in this stadium. So Corey Seager, if Corey Seager was playing in the juice box, um, he would have been a top one shortstop. And Carlos Correa had a horrible 2016 in terms of outs above average. Was the third best shortstop in outs above average in 2018. Corey Seager, literally, his defense would have been fixed just like that. He would have been at least a zero outs above average player, not elite like Correa yet, but he would have been fixed like that. Would have had a bunch of home runs like that. Corey Seager as an Astro would have been the best shortstop in baseball, and it's not even close. But but uh Corey Seager decided to uh go to Arlington and not play in the playoffs. So there's that. What do you think about the Corey Seager signing?
It's horrible.
Horrible.
Yes.
Why? It's a great
The
signing.
Rangers don't need Corey Seager.
The Rangers. What you mean? The Rangers need everybody, bro.
No, they don't.
They need everybody they can
If
get.
they signed Simeon. Even Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is solid enough at shortstop. If they wanted
I
to, they
was
could
very
have put
high on
Simeon
Kiner
at
Falefa
second
last year.
place. Not second place, second base. But now Simeon's playing second base already, and they signed Corey Seager for the next 10 years, who's had injury problems this year, has injury problems
Well,
every
it's not
full
his
season.
fault for getting hit on the hand.
Well, maybe he should have moved his hands, all right?
You know what? Fromber's gonna hit Corey Seager next year on the hand, just to get rid of that.
Remember when Lindor hit Fromber on the hands? That was funny.
Yeah, that's actually what I was just thinking about. Lindor could get out of here. I hate Lindor
Lindor
so
could have
much, bro.
just ended the Astro season by
Lindor
opening day.
probably did almost do that. Nah, you know who ended our season? Freaking Rob Manfred, bro. Like, leave us alone. Let us use sticky stuff, bro. Shoot, have you seen Frommer before the sticky stuff thing? This dude was untouchable. Leave us alone, bro. Let us use spider tag. Dang.
I mean, Garrett
Alex
Cole would have
says,
been the best pitcher in baseball if Spider
nah,
Tech
nah,
was.
no. Garrett Cole was rocked even before the sticky stuff crackdown. All right, Frommer Valdez would have been a top 3
If we're
Cy
being
Young
honest, Tyler
candidate
Glasnow probably wins Cy Young.
if he was able to continue using Spider Tech. Frommer legitimately, and I still go by this, he legitimately would have been a top 3 Cy Young candidate if he could use sticky stuff. Just look at his few starts with sticky stuff. He was still untouchable, even like just right off injury. He was still untouchable. Tommy Pham was the only one that really got to him. But yeah,
I mean,
Alex says
Tyler Glasnow is the Cy Young if sticky stuff still around.
Tyler Glasnow could never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Pause. Um, he says Isaiah Kiner-Falefa has good defense and versatility, but has no pop whatsoever. He can't hit. I think he's pretty good at making contact, right?
Hmm.
I think he's more of a contact guy. But yeah, you need pop in today's era of shifts and stuff. I remember he killed us at 2020. That's why I was super high on Kiner-Falefa last year. Uh, moving on, I guess. Who else signed? Who else signed?
It's Marcus Simeon.
Marcus Simeon. Who cares about Marcus Simeon? Marcus Simeon, another guy. He would have had 50 plus home runs if he played in the juice box. But yeah, it. Bye, Simeon. We don't need you anyways. Simeon's dad.
Marcus Stroman. There.
I forgot he
Forgot
signed.
about Marcus Stroman.
Anyways, well, no. Before we do that, Marcus Simeon's dad left me undelivered.
I mean, I would too.
I just wanted to interview your son, bro. Hey, Marcus Simeon, another guy, just like Mark Hanna. I went to your school. Simeon. You know, I live a block away from your school. Probably should not dox myself like this, but I live across the street from your school. If you ever want to like get an interview set up, hit up my line. Um, okay, let's. Frommer doesn't work because we have Odo and Greinke, 3 slow throwers in the same rotation. Doesn't Odo's fastball is sneaky, like tricky. I don't know what it is, but yeah. What the?
What?
I could have swore you just left through the right, and then somehow came back through the back.
No, I left through here.
What? Do you have your own studio, bro?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
it's
So
my room, but
let's talk about Stroman. I can't delete my tweets now with Stroman because well, I didn't say anything bad about him, so I'm not gonna delete it for that reason. um, I really you get notifications that your professor's grading on finals. Hey,
what?
I got my finals back, so I feel you. I feel you. Alex, Pad does have a TikTok. He's actually in the chat right now. It's NyQuil Pad. Um, but yeah. Uh, um, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
I don't know, but I
Uh,
need you to speak.
oh yeah. Twitter. So I said on Twitter a lot that I wanted Strowman. We didn't get Strowman. But now I can't take that back because it's just gonna sound like I'm salty that he didn't come to us after all the tweets where I was like, "Stro the Stro" and all that. But looking at his baseball savant profile, he was not very impressive. He was very lucky. So, um, I'm very much okay with not getting Stroman, but I'm gonna need Stroman to like back off, stop recruiting Carlos Correa. Pretty sure that's tampering at this time. So back off, Stroman. Correa is not going to the Houston Astros. He is going to either no, I mean he's not going to Chicago Cubs. He's going to either the Houston Astros or the New York Yankees. Um, but yeah, also speaking of Correa, did you hear the news about him? Buster Olney
No.
said that a lot of teams are being reluctant right now because his agent is saying, um, if you want to see his medical records and stuff, you have to offer a big contract first, which is dumb.
Oh,
So
Korea's trending. That's probably it.
Korea's trending. No, but Oni said this a while ago.
Oh no, it's just it's the Cubs fans singing
So,
a
dude,
Christmas Carol
oh
and
my
just
gosh,
changing the words to Korea complaining Chicago, and
dude,
then he quote tweeted it, "Happy holidays to you all."
yeah, I posted about that. The Cub fans have to be the weirdest people I've ever met. That's all I'm gonna say. They're so weird, dude. Like, oh my gosh, they're like the Packer fans of baseball. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, Stroman, good signing for the Cubs, I guess. If they don't, since Stroman probably does not want to pitch in the playoffs again after who did they lose to? The Rangers, was it? Yeah. Okay.
No wait, no.
No, the Royals, right?
Yeah, no. 16. They lost to
The
the
Royals,
Indians. No.
Indians.
Yes, it was the Indians.
The Blue Jays lost to the Indians in 2016.
Yeah, because then the Indians went to the World Series.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah, because
okay, yeah.
Trevor Bauer sliced his finger open with a
Tyler
drum.
Bauer. Tyler Bauer. I don't care about Tyler Bauer. So yeah. So Stroman doesn't want all that stress again about losing in the playoffs. So obviously he wants to go to the Cubs. But Stroman, just back off of Correa, please, please. Like, stop. I don't know what Stroman thinks or something, but like, he's kind of cringy. So I'm getting blocked now because of this. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if players like cringiness or something, but I don't, if I was a player, if I was Correa, I'd be like, no can do, hombre. Um, by the way, I'm fluent in Spanish. So
Oh, you're
yeah,
not.
there's that. Who else? Kevin Gosman to the Jays. Not a bad signing, in my opinion. His baseball savant profile is solid all around. Good signing for the Jays. That said, they're still gonna lose to the Mariners in the wild card game because the Mariners now have
Oh,
no.
Robbie Ray.
So awkward. Yeah, the Mariners now have Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray is pretty freaking good. I don't care about like he did get lucky with ERA and stuff, but um, I just got a call. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to ignore that. But um, the the um, the peripherals are still very solid for Robbie Ray. So yeah, Alex says the Jays need to trade for a hater. They'll do nothing of the sort. Okay, and where's Kirby Yates? Did he get signed already? Didn't he
He went to
sign?
the Braves.
He went to the. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Dang, Kirby Yates, bro. All right, that's it for free agent signing. I think that we have everything. What else is there? What else is there? What else is there? There was something else. There was something
Wander
else.
Franco signed a massive extension.
Who cares? Who cares? He's overrated. 70 games.
Hunter
Play more.
Renfro went to the
Play more.
Brewers.
Oh yeah, that was a solid trade. Hunter Renfro. I read some. I read some
Oh yeah, James
tweet about
Paxton to the
this.
Red Sox.
That doesn't matter. James Paxton's kind of irrelevant. His
Raisel
peripherals are pretty
Iglesias
bad.
resigns.
That hurt so much, bro. Rizal, bro. Rizal. I don't know why he did that to us. Rizal, you were such a future Astro. Like, oh my gosh, why did you not just sign with us? Especially after losing Kendall. But we did get Hector Nearest. But Rizal, second best reliever in baseball this year. Really would have loved you to have you with the Astros.
We forgot
Didn't
about
happen
Javi Baez.
because he's not an Astro.
No,
Yeah,
he's a
okay.
Tiger.
Javier Baez. Paddington had the audacity to tell me in the morning, "Oh, you know that I'm finalizing this trade, right? It's just close to being done." Is that not what close to being done is like means, bro?
No,
Like
it,
that's
it
what the
didn't say it
signing
was
meant.
finalizing. It
If
said
it's
it was
close to
close to
being done,
being
then they're
finalized.
finalizing. That's the same
No, they said it was
thing.
close to
That's the
being.
same done. That's the same thing.
They
Um,
didn't even reach a deal yet.
by no, Paddington is just mad that I got it earlier than him. Um,
I was sleeping.
yeah, well, yeah. So that was payback for the Noah Syndergaard thing and the Eduardo Rodriguez thing. You broke those to me while I was sleeping. All right, like I
Well,
literally had to go.
because
I
I
had to
was
go on my
home.
I had to go on my own account to find out news. How am I breaking news to myself? Um, so that was payback. You're just mad that I was early on this one. Javier Baez to the Tigers. Pretty big news. Uh, I actually would have liked to have Javier Baez after everyone else was skedaddling. He just doesn't. He has a lot of pop. His strikeout numbers could use some help, but yeah, that's basically it. Aside from the fact that he doesn't fit the Astros scheme too much, because the Astros don't strike out like at all, he would have been a pretty darn good fit. Um, Joey Wendell trade, it was alright. I think it was a very fair trade. Um, Someone on Twitter was like, "Really? That's all we got for Joey Wendell? Joey Wendell is not a good hitter. He's a great fielder, and that's it. But in terms of hitting, he wasn't very good at that. A good trade for both sides. I liked it. The Rays obviously want to keep their prospect flow incoming because they're never gonna pay their guys, so they did really good on that. Great strategy from whoever runs the Rays. Stallings, who is Stallings given for? It
Three
doesn't matter.
prospects.
Stallings, good defense according to Carlos Correa. Um, Literally Paddington's favorite catcher for
Shut up.
not for not giving the
Shut
Gold
up.
Glove to
Shut up. Stop talking.
another Cardinal.
Shut up.
You guys, Paddington was about to like because we were making graphics for our Bases Unloaded Instagram account, and for the for the National League, he was in charge of it, but he was kind of slow with it. Not gonna lie, so he was doing the Cardinals graphics for for the Gold Gloves, and he uh he was sick and tired of doing Cardinals because, as you guys know, the Cardinals had a lot of Gold Glovers. So Paddington literally threw like a whole party after Yadier Molina did not win the Gold Glove. But you know what? Good for Stallings. Good for Stallings. Future Mariner, not Mariner, Marlin. Good for him. Whatever. All that. Good trade in my opinion. Now, oh my gosh, we had stuff to talk about, but I forgot who we were gonna talk about.
John Heyman.
F. John Heyman. Stop calling me, bro. Um, John Heyman. John Heyman owes me. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie, y'all. John Heyman has my has. I am pause. I am John Heyman's property though, because you guys don't know this, but I've been talking so much trash to John Heyman. Like all his tweets are like, "Oh yeah, this makes sense. This will be a good fit. This would be a good thing to consider." I was like, "Shut up, bro. Just give me the news." And that's it. And then whenever there's news, he's always like the fifth person to tweet about it. So I'm like, dude, you still haven't broken anything. Shut up. You're late. And then he becomes the first person to break the Kendall Graham trade, not trade, signing. So he got the last laugh on me. So Heyman, screw you. Um, Heyman, if you're actually watching this though, just kidding.
No.
let me work for you. Try be a reporter too. Hopefully a better one than you. But yeah. Uh, Also, do you know who Jared Weaver is?
Jared Weaver, yeah.
You know, him and I had like a little exchange on Twitter.
Yes.
You do know that? I have not been. I've. I have not been. I have not been watching what I'm saying on Twitter like I was supposed to. Um. But yeah, that. Uh. Yeah, so we had a little exchange.
It wasn't a
Screw
little at
you,
all.
Jared Weaver. Jared Weaver's just a little crybaby. That's all I think, to be honest. Like, how you gonna get mad at Kyle Seeger for just stepping out? All he did was step out. That's all he did. He just stepped out of the plate, and then Jerry Weaver was like, "I'm gonna bean you." What the? What is up with this dude, bro? So I commented that I was like, "Dude, this dude has to be the softest player I've seen," and we had some little exchange. And there's some other dude, like his name was Derek Anderson, I think. TikTok guys, do you guys know who Derek Anderson is? Because I have no idea who he is. He'd be like commenting
He's
on
a
my thing.
quarterback. He was a backup quarterback. I'm pretty
That's what he
sure.
said. That's what it said on his bio. He's just a quarterback. And he's verified. So I'm like, who are you, bro? Like, where did you get that check mark from? Um, he blocked me. He was like talking about like, oh, how are you talking trash when this dude has been in the league and stuff? I was like, yeah, you make a good point, but like, I quote tweeted, I have no idea who you are, but okay. Um, and then he was like, yeah, you do, you little nerd or something, you little dork. And I'm like, no, I really, I really don't know who you are, bro. What? Like this dude thinks that he's like known or something, or I don't. And then he blocked me because I said I don't know who he is. And then one of my other followers, Cole Deshotto, shout out to Cole Deshotto, he was like, "Who are you?" I don't know who he is. So there's that. Um, Brandon Nimmo to Houston,
Yeah.
and yeah. Speaking of Derek Fisher to the Twins. I don't know. He hasn't been relevant since the Game 5 thing. I love Derek Fisher though. I miss him a little bit, but statistically he hasn't been very good, so I don't really care about Derek Fisher. Uh, okay, we have more to talk about. We have more to talk about. Where's the? Do you have the schedule thing? I don't have the schedule thing. Uh, where is the schedule thing? Where is my phone? My other phone. I mean, not the one I'm live
Well,
streaming with.
Buck Showalter is the manager of the New York Metropolitans. So,
Buck Showalter is overrated in my opinion.
it's
I'm
stuff
glad
like
you guys didn't take. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys didn't take Joe Espada though. So, you know what? That's a dub for us. Um, I could have sworn I had the picture of something to talk about. I just can't find it. Okay, actually, let's go back to the Mets since they made their splash. Do you, as a Mets fan, think
Mhm.
that the Mets are scary this season?
Scary to my mental health, yes.
So, not scary to the rest of the division.
Well, maybe.
Uh, elaborate.
We're gonna have to wait until after August, because that's where everything seems to fall.
Um, you mean just this year? I kind of feel bad. Man, why couldn't you guys beat the Braves, bro? Shit, freaking got me
We did
heated
beat
and
the
all
Braves.
that.
We actually won the season series against them.
I don't care. Why couldn't you guys just like win the division? Got me all heated, bro.
I mean,
Dang.
maybe you should tell the Phillies to beat the Braves because the Phillies had
Well,
more faith in us.
maybe if you guys were more competent, the Astros would be world champions right now. How about that?
Maybe the Astros should just get better.
The Astros are better. I still think we're the better team. We just got very cold. Um. Oh yeah. Now that I was gonna bring up, who do you got for tonight's fight? Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley 2. Let's talk about
Tyron
this one.
Woodley.
You do? You got him too? Did you see T Wood get that Rolex, bro? Shit. Astros over Mets. I'll debate this any day. Obviously, the Mets aren't that good. Shit, they got a 37-year-old and then three, and then three very mid
We got
players.
the 1-2 punch. That's all that matters.
No. Speaking of your 1-2 punch though, your number one in your 1-2 punch, Jacob DeGrom. Um, our future shortstop Jeremy Pena actually owns Jacob DeGrom.
One
Um,
hit that shouldn't have even been a homer.
no, but at the end of the day, he still has a homer off of Jacob DeGrom, the best
You
pitcher in
know who
baseball.
Jacob DeGrom has a homer off of? Chris Sale. All right,
Okay, but is Chris Sale the best pitcher in baseball?
he could
No,
be if he wasn't
no,
injured all
no.
the time.
It's actually no. But Chris Sale got rocked against the Astros in the championship series.
Oh, he wasn't even
The
rocked. It was two
but the,
runs.
I don't care. Did he lose?
I
Did
don't
he
think he
lose?
lost.
I think he lost, right? No, yeah, he did lose that game. I think. Um, so Degrom is the best pitcher in baseball. Last I checked, Degrom doesn't have a home run off of himself. So, but Jeremy Pena does. Jeremy
I
Pena is
mean,
like
DeGrom
literally the
probably
goat.
is a good enough hitter to hit a homer off of himself.
But he has not done that yet. So you
I
can't
mean,
really
it's
say that.
physically impossible for him to do it.
Well, yeah. So there we go. That's what I thought. But Jeremy Pena, on the other hand, has a home run off of Jacob DeGrom because we're just we're just the farm system that keeps on giving. Okay, my allergies are starting to take over again, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Hopefully next week we could get another pod going. We could possibly get some topics going. I don't know. Hopefully Paddington doesn't bail on me like he did when I was
Shut
in
up.
LA
Cry
again.
about it. Cry about it.
Shoot. And uh yeah, that's it, I guess. Y'all see y'all next week, hopefully.
I'm a classic man.